Paradox the Fox here, and welcome to my first Fursuit video. No hand pause today because I gotta do stuff with my fingers and everything. But today it's a little bit different of a video because I'm actually in Fursuit, and this is more of a lazy video because, you know, I didn't want to spend hours and hours and hours editing, so, you know, why the hell not? So today, I'm going to be going over my collection of the 17 years I've been alive on this great planet, over my collection of Nintendo consoles. Now, for those of you who do not know, I am an enormous Nintendo fanboy. I love everything Nintendo. They are my favorite game maker ever. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, the first Nintendo console that I got, it was probably around somewhere in 2005. Now, 4-year-old me, I can barely remember this, but I do remember getting this thing. If you can't see that, that's because it's very small. It is a Game Boy Micro. Now, these things were the shit back then. I played so much Pokemon Emerald on here that I actually ended up maxing out this cartridge to that magical, glorious number 99959, which just goes to show you how much of a no-life I am. I'll say the same with Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, but not Platinum. I haven't played Platinum yet, although I really want to. Anyway, on to the next one. So, my second Nintendo console I got back in 2008. Now, this has to be the most influential console that I've ever gotten, mainly because it has played such an enormous part of my childhood and growing up. It is the notorious Nintendo Wii.
Do you remember?
Now, this is the same exact Nintendo Wii that I've had since 2008, and it has taken a beating. Now, this thing, when I was 7-year-old self, was like, oh my god, this is the height of computer gaming! And now we have stuff like 32, 64-core processors and whatnot, but who the hell cares? But yeah, the Nintendo Wii, I have literally an entire peanut gallery of games for this thing, and I love it so much. I still use this thing for my Pokemon Ranch. Send them to the ranch! On this thing that I still store Pokemon for when I play Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. But yeah, no, this is the most influential Nintendo console that I've ever had. And I remember opening that thing on Christmas Day 2008. And I was like, oh my god, you got me a Wii! This is the greatest! The third Nintendo console that I've ever gotten is the Nintendo DS. Now, I got this for my 8th birthday. Now, this thing, I didn't go anywhere without this thing. And it's a marvel that this thing still freaking works. So, you know, this is my game collection for this thing.
Now, I'm sure all of you guys had Mario Kart, Mario Party. I did get Transformers one year for my birthday. This was actually the first game I ever got for it. Lego Indiana Jones, I freaking spent so many hours playing this game. And then you got Pokemon Diamond. Actually, I have this cartridge maxed out to 99959, which just goes to show how much of a no-life I am. And of course, there's the meme game, Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Then there's Pirates of the Caribbean. Gotta say, this game kind of sucked. I'm sure all of y'all who owned a Nintendo DS has this. And then I had Pokemon Pearl because, like, you gotta get both the legendaries. I got Pokemon Pearl and Diamond and Pearl. I never got Platinum, which really annoyed the hell out of me. I lost Pokemon White back in 2013, but that's besides the point. Also, along with all the other Pokemon paraphernalia, this is when I started collecting shit tons of Pokemon cards. Like, literally, I have so many freaking Pokemon cards and whatnot. I actually went to the pre-release game for Crimson Invasion. I got so much Pokemon stuff. And this is the crown jewel of my collection, an unopened booster pack from 1995. And my old Pokemon Sun and Moon lunchbox that I got. Actually, I got this one 2 years ago, but yeah. These things are filled with so many freaking Pokemon cards. I got my life-size Pokeballs here. I've had these things for freaking ever. And I thought these things were the coolest when they came out. I started playing it competitively a while ago. a couple of years ago, but I never really got too much into it, but it was still a lot of fun. Actually, is this where I keep all my decks? No, more cards. Yes, here it is. This is the personal deck that I use. Solgaleo with Metagross GX. It's just, so overpowered. Okay, here's my collection of ultra rares and secret rares. Ooh, they never made these anymore. But yeah, no, this is my ultra rare and secret rare collection of Pokemon cards. Obviously, all of these are like quadruple sleeved because these are like insanely rare cards. Megas, more ultra rares. My secret rare Jirachi. I was so freaking happy when I pulled this thing. And then I got, where the hell's my secret rare Zekrom? Yeah, here it is. Yes.
So the next Nintendo console I owned, this was a few months after my birthday, mainly because I was too overexcited that this came out right after my birthday, and I'm like, how dare this happen? So this was 2010, winter 2010, when the Nintendo DSi came out, and I was like so stoked that this thing had a camera and shit, and it's like, oh my god, I can take pictures with this thing? And this actually has a bunch of pictures of my old bird on here. We used to have a pet bird, but she died, and I've hung on to all these and took very good care of them. And this is the 4th Nintendo console that I never owned. It's taken quite some battle damage, but nothing unmanageable. So yeah, this thing has been spent so many hours just playing Mario Kart and shit on it, and I love it. Nothing too much to say for this one, but still a really, really good and influential console in my life. Moving on, my 5th Nintendo console that I've ever owned is, of course, my Game Boy Color with Pokemon Silver. Now, this is when I used to be an enormous retro nerd. I'm not proud of this, but I actually bought this at a garage sale for like $3, and I bought Pokemon Silver for like $1.50, and I'm like, why would you sell this for $4.50? But of course I didn't say that, because then they like upped the price so they knew the actual value of this thing. I fucking love the startup sound. Just listen. Ah, so nostalgic. But yeah, no, Pokemon Silver is just, I actually have like 60 some hours logged on there. Still, tons of fun. The next console that I've had was actually the Wii U. Now, I gotta say, this console was such a disappointment, it sucked. It couldn't be more than 30 feet away from this thing, and it was just so boring. I hated it. You know, it was so boring. I hated it. It sucked. Smash Bros. That was pretty fun, so that's a plus. Now, the last and most recent Nintendo console I got it 2 years ago, Christmas of 2017. My Nintendo 3DS. My new Nintendo 3DS XL Special Pikachu Edition, and apparently they only sold it in the Middle East for like 3 months, and now it's some enormous collector's item and it's worth a lot of money now. But yeah, no, that's it. Those are all of my Nintendo consoles starting from 2008. Now, I'll be making another character stills video very soon after this next installment of the Furry Things podcast. Still don't know why I named it that. But anyway, thanks for watching this video, and if this has been the first video that you have seen by me, please do like, comment, subscribe to my video. Also really help me out. Just be sure this video to Facebook and Twitter, because that's what those buttons are there for. This has been Paradox the Fox. Have a great rest of your day. See y'all in the next video. Bye-bye! I can't believe I just fucking did that.